Tobias Harris, welcome to season 12 of your career.
12, yes.
We love it. You got married this summer, congratulations. What's this new phase of life like for you?
It's like the same. I mean, we had an amazing wedding, a ton of fun, one of the best days of my life. And here I am, a married man, and going into 12th year of my NBA career. It's it was a great summer, a great year for me all around. So this is an exciting time to walk into this new year, new season.
Last year you sat in this chair and you talked about cherishing every moment as you continue your career. What moments are you cherishing these days?
Moments with my puppy, my dog, moments with my wife, family, friends. Obviously, like this season, last season as well, there were a lot of great moments. There were ups and downs as well that, I definitely learned from in a positive way, and really just embrace everything that went on throughout the year. And it wasn't easy, but it was a very, for myself personally, it was a great year of growth, and where I was able to really find my balance and my flow. And I think that, I look to continue that coming into this upcoming season.
I think people see you find your balance. One thing about you is you're not easily shaken, and I think that's something that Philadelphia has really grown to respect, especially last year, James Harden joining the team halfway through, you adjusting, making sacrifices, and then being super successful and super consistent for this team in the playoffs. How do you find that balance so regularly when it's required of you differently year after year?
I have to eliminate my ego more and more, right? So I think that as a player to this magnitude, you have expectations for yourself, and sometimes you have to just stay leveled and stay really balanced. And at times last year, I definitely did have to eliminate my ego. And once I was truly able to do that, I saw myself flourishing in the role that was presented for me. And that honestly was in basketball, but that was taught me in life as well. And I think that, when I say it, there was a lot of ups and downs, but there was a lot of growth for me personally. I'm relating to that really, and just figuring out a true balance and flow for my own life, in work, but also in whatever that I'm doing. And I think the fans and our fan base here do recognize and respect that and embrace that. And when I'm out walking around, seeing people tell me that and things of that nature, it means a lot to me, because I know that wasn't easy, but it was something I was able to push myself through and be stable, because at the end of the day, I want to win a championship. I want this city to win a championship. I want my teammates, coaching staff, front office to be able, myself too, to be able to reach that level. And I think it'll be exciting for everybody, so that's what I'm aiming towards.
You talk about the reception people give you when you meet them in the street. And you and I now for a few years have done pulse checks about your relationship with the city of Philadelphia. It seems like it's never been in a better place. Yeah,
it's always been in a great place. Even, when fans were booing, it's still for me, it's I always stay in the moment of everything, because you can never get too high, too low. But you can always, at the end of the day, I know who I am as a person. I know my intention in what I do playing basketball, outside of basketball. So I'm never rattled or shaken by those types of moments. I know that things will work the way they're supposed to work out. So yeah, I think that I would say the place with me and fans is in a great space, but I would have said that back in when whoever we're playing Houston Rockets, I would say it's a great place. They'll start clapping at some point again, right? So that's how I look at it.
Well, I'm excited about how they've received you, because I've noticed how much respect this group of people, not just in this building, but in this entire city, has for you. Speaking though of the people in this building, you guys have had a few weeks, a few days of runs together. How would you describe the early chemistry, the vibe among the group?
The vibe is good. This is like, you know, I was just talking on the radio and saying this is a very, it's going to be probably the most competitive training camp that I've been a part of in my whole career. So I think that, you know, with that being said, you're going to have a lot of guys pushing and, you know, exerting themselves. So this is definitely going to make us better as a group. And also at the end of the day, I think everybody here understands that we have a goal, and we have one goal, and that's to win. And that's how we're going to approach this thing. But we also know with that goal, it's not just going to be placed into our hands. Like, we have to go out and get it.
Which of your teammates do you think might surprise people this year?
Ah, man. I can only pick one.
You can pick a few.
No, I think since being here, like George, I'm exaggerating, but he lost 50 pounds. But like, I'm exaggerating, but it's like, it's so, like, you just look at him, like, you can see muscles in his arms and things like that, and I think it's like amazing. I think, you know, Isaiah Joe, Shake Milton have been very good in being able to use this off season to put in work and put in time to improve themselves. You know, they improve how they look physically, how they're playing on a basketball court as well. So we got some great guys who use this off season the right way.
Last question for you. When you look back at Tobias Harris 12 years ago, what's one thing you wish you knew when you started your career in the NBA?
I wish I knew that. See, I don't really wish I knew anything because everything has led up to this point. But one thing I would say to probably myself is just stay patient along the journey and embrace every moment of it. Stay leveled and embrace it.
Always wisdom from you, Tobias. Thank you.